Hey, it is day 24 of a series I'm doing where I'm inviting you to read Acts with me in the month of February. And if this is the first video you're seeing, what this series looks like is since Acts is 28 chapters and February is 28 days, each day in February we've been reading one chapter of Acts, and each day I post a video sharing what I liked and what stood out to me about the chapter for that day. And if you're reading with me, I'd love for you to share what you like too in the comments. And in this way, it's been like our own little Bible study in the month of February to help build and keep a daily Bible habit. So if you want to join in reading Acts, I would love that. You could join just for these last few days, or if you want to read the whole book of Acts and start from day 1, all of the videos are on my account, that would be awesome as well. Today is February 24th, so that means we read chapter 24 today. There were a couple things that stood out to me today when reading. In today's chapter, Paul is on trial before Governor Felix, as he was transferred yesterday to Caesarea to escape from the people that were trying to kill him in Jerusalem. And the first thing that stood out to me is something that Paul said in his statement to Governor Felix. He says in verse 16, "So I strive always to keep my conscience clear before God and man." And that just stood out to me because that's just such a great way to live. To strive to always keep your conscience clear before God and man. And that's something I want to strive to do in my life as well. And I thought just this one sentence from Paul was so powerful. And the second thing I liked is that even though Paul is being kept in prison and put on trial, God is good to him in it, and he gives him purpose in it. As we see in verse 23, that even though Paul is kept under guard, he still has some freedom, and his friends are allowed to come and take care of his needs. So I'm sure that was comforting for Paul. And also God had a purpose in this season for Paul, to tell the good news about Jesus to Governor Felix and his wife, because it said Governor Felix came with his wife and sent for Paul. They wanted to listen to him, and Paul spoke to them about faith in Jesus. And so I like that no matter where Paul goes, God uses him to spread the good news about Jesus. And we saw this happening in this chapter. And so those are the things that stood out to me today. Paul's mindset of always striving to keep his conscience clear before God and man, and how even in trial, God was still good to Paul in it, and he gave him purpose to continue to spread the gospel, and he was able to do this by talking with Governor Felix and his wife. And so I liked seeing these things today. If you read chapter 24, I'd love to know what you liked and what stood out to you. Let me know in the comments. And if you want to join reading Acts, whether that be joining in now or starting from day 1, that would be awesome. Thanks so much for joining me for day 24 today. Come back tomorrow for day 25, where we'll look at chapter 25 of Acts.